Evacuations underway as Florida prepares for yet another storm as Hurricane Idalia barrels toward the Gulf Coast. The Category 1 hurricane expected to make landfall as a Category 3, bringing high winds and severe storm surge. In a moment, meteorologist Brian James will join us with the latest path of the storm. But right now, let's get out to correspondent Stephanie Haines. She is joining us live from Panacea, Florida, which is just south of Tallahassee. So, Stephanie, a lot of preparations happening right now.
A lot of preparations underway, Nicole, and I can tell you just in the last hour since we last spoke, the wind has really picked up here. It is blowing really hard and it's making this water much more choppy. It was so much calmer just about an hour ago. And yes, the sun is still out and it's not raining, but this is soon to change. A lot of preparations underway. There's people here in this area. It is a small town. Some are evacuating. We are under a mandatory evacuation zone. And there are plenty of people who are still staying behind. A lot of people just boarding up their windows, taking their boats out of the water or tying them to poles like this, just making sure there's enough slack so that when the water does rise, their boats stay. And that is really the biggest concern here for this storm that is coming this way, is this storm surge. Look, this water is beneath me right now, but I can tell you it will rise double my height, above my head, once this storm starts surging into the coastline here. I did speak with a gentleman who says that he's sticking around, he's staying. He hasn't really had a lot of damage, having lived in this area over the past 30 or so years. But he's going to take that chance, and here's what he had to say.
Basically just securing outdoor things at my house and below my house and my carport, and trimming limbs and cutting grass and things of that nature, tidying things down basically. I have friends that are hitting me up from Albany, Valdosta, and Thomasville, maybe even Atlanta area, hitting me up wanting to know about the storm surge here.
And that gentleman actually pointed this out to me, Nicole. I'll explain to you what that storm surge is going to look like, if you can imagine it. If you look up here on this pole, we're right underneath a local restaurant here made of concrete and steel. Hurricane Dennis storm height from 2005. It hit July in 2005. We'll pan down. That's a lot of feet above my head. I'm not that tall. I'm 5'2", but it's basically double my height. And that is how much water came through with Hurricane Dennis. That is the height. That's about at least 8 feet, 9 feet. That is the height that they are expecting for the storm surge, as many as 15 feet even, the officials have said. So, Nicole, we're going to keep an eye on the conditions here as they progress. Right now, things are okay, but that is soon to change, Nicole.
Yeah, we can almost feel just the mood there, the weather. We can tell that things certainly are changing there. Stephanie, thank you. Please stay safe. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.